Hey, what's up guys? I'm Praetorian.
And Jynx here.
And welcome back to M&B II Bannerlord on the PlayStation 5. So we left it off here at the Hideout. I think this is a quest that we currently have. Before we do that though, we're going to go ahead and hop into our party view because apparently we can upgrade some characters. It's weird having such a small army now because I've been playing a lot. Too much, guys. Like giving up all sleep. I've been sleeping like, I don't know, maybe 3 hours? Maybe 3 hours per day. Because I'm too busy playing this damn game.
It's all Mountain Blade.
It's all Mountain Blade,
Can we
guys.
recruit the Bushwhacker?
Maybe. I can take a look. See if he was a possible recruitment. Yeah, looks like we could.
I don't know if he's any good.
They're just okay. They're not really great. But we won't even be able to bring them along. We'll bring them. We'll go ahead and recruit them. But yeah, we won't be able to bring them along because we can only bring those 10 into these hideouts. So we currently have an army of 16. But I'm used to having this big old massive army now, like 100-something dudes stomping around with them. But yeah, let's go and start the clearing of the hideout, though we do have to wait until nightfall. I did forget about that. Is there a quest over here, something we're supposed to be doing?
I'm not
sure. Let's take a look real quick. I did want to show you guys some stuff, actually. I suppose we can do that. So with the clan, when you click on your clan view, first of all, I was wondering how to see our character screen. It's in here.
Oh, shoot.
So there's our age. You start at 22. I'm not sure how many days it is per season. Obviously, there's 4 seasons, maybe 15. I'm not sure if that's exactly correct. We'll see here as we move from season to season. But yeah, that'd be about 60 days per year. I played 2 years into my other playthrough. But this is where we can see all of our siblings as well. And you can change your names too. So you can change your names.
You can change everyone's name?
Anybody in your clan. Yeah, so like if you marry somebody, you can change your name.
Well, that's cool.
We can change the name of our other siblings. Now, they have to be under your control, though. So right now, they're not in our control because they've been taken from us briefly. We'll get them all back, though. We'll get control of all of them. We'll get to see how that works. But you can see that he is our older brother. He is 26 years old. So he is the older sibling. But yeah, the other thing I wanted to show here, I guess that was in the clan. When we go to the parties, when we have our party selected, this is how you create additional parties under other leaders in your clan. So you can have multiple parties stomping around. But this is where you set the roles. Looks like it's different for right now. Yeah, we don't have the ability to set roles yet. But this is where you would do it. Quartermaster, Scout, Surgeon, Engineer. Where you'd set somebody to do those. But yeah, we don't have any options in there right now. And we don't have any other characters either. So yeah, let's go ahead and do this hideout. We'll just wait until nightfall. And then do the attack. We are pretty close to being broke right now. So we kind of need this. Yeah, we really need this attack.
I hope they have treasure.
Yeah, we need to be able to sell all their crap that we get here. Our scouting skill's been going up as well. We're at 21 now. So yeah, we can only bring the 10. I suppose we can bring one of the bushwhackers. Maybe not so many archers. I know he's an archer, but yeah, we'll just bring one of those. And then get a bit more melee in here. That's probably good. Alright, so that'll be our crew. And we'll clear this out. And these are all pretty much the same here.
Like the layout and all that?
Not the layout. The layout will be different, but...
same situation.
Yeah, you just have...
March along and kill.
Yeah. We should have these guys follow us here. And we'll try and get as many kills as we can here. He's got a bow.
Who roars while they get their bow out?
People who are very enthusiastic about archery. But yeah, again, I've been playing a lot. And so I'm pretty good at or pretty decent. I don't want to say pretty good. There's some people who are way better than me. I'm decent at the combat.
I tried to play last night. Got it all downloaded and all that, and then did like some of those quick match thingies for practice. I forgot how much I love horse combat.
Yeah, well, the game is incredible, guys. That's all I can say. After playing it extensively, I've been having a blast. They did an excellent job with this game.
There's so much to it. Like, you were showing me stuff last night. I was like, oh my god. Like, I did not think it got that in depth into so many mechanics.
Yeah, there's a lot to it. And I hope we can dig into a lot of that. We'll have to see. But there's so much to it that, yeah, I don't know when we'll get to some of these things, because I've had to spend a lot of hours to get where I'm at so far. And when you put that down to with a Let's Play and you're doing, what, like 30, 45-minute videos, I mean, like, how much can you get done in that time frame?
Not enough.
Yeah, not enough.
Time flies.
Unfortunately. Yeah, these videos are always so much quicker.
Like, is that it? Are we done? We're over?
And I wish I could just keep them going forever, but YouTube doesn't really work that way. The longer the videos are, the more a hassle they are to get up.
Guess that's a Twitch night.
Yeah.
Sunday.
Oh, these guys are messing me up. So we should probably send them into charge so they're a little bit more aggressive. But
Yeah. They're just sitting there eating arrows to the face.
yeah. When you have them follow you, they don't, they're not quite as aggressive. Oh, I didn't realize that was a bad guy. My dudes all fighting among each other. Somebody accidentally hit the other guy. So I don't think we're in a position, I don't know, maybe. Do you think I should fight him in a duel?
know.
I might be able to beat him, even with this low health. That's a lot of dudes we'd have to fight otherwise.
Oh, so if you fight him, you only fight the boss?
You only fight the boss, yeah. But I do have pretty low health. It's like maybe 2 hits and I'm dead, so...
Yeah.
Let's just do it safer. Get help. I mean, I died anyway. But they can finish the fight, though.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. If they don't run. We might lose this just because there's... Yeah.
Oh.
They're not
too
doing
many
well.
Damn archers.
Alright, so that's unfortunate. We actually lost the battle. I'm guessing my dudes ran away because I don't see that many dead,
Yeah, they
right?
ghosted.
Yeah, they took off.
Wow.
When you fall, the lower level guys do typically tend to take off.
I mean, I guess that makes sense. They're like, I'm not trained for this.
Alright, so now
Run away.
Yeah, we're it's unfortunate we lost that. Maybe I should have just dueled the guy, but this bowman was just sitting back there killing all our dudes. Well, we did level up some. So let's go ahead and figure out what we got here. So we've got an attribute point and a focus point. Got it. So let's put it into... I already got 5 into vigor here. I'm not entirely sure what kind of character we're trying to design here. What do you think we should put it into, Jinx?
I don't know. He's a big brute.
So
Bigger.
these, you do have like limits on how high any of your skills can get. So these are the limits here. And you boost those by either putting points into the associated attribute or by doing the focus points. That'll boost it as well. So you'll find, like, you know, with scouting, we're talking about like, oh, we're just boosting it just by walking around. Well, there's going to be a limit to that, how high we're going to be able to boost scouting if we don't focus on it. And so it will limit the amount of perks you can get and the skills you can get into it. So you can't really be good at everything. You're just not going to be able to get, you know, enough points and everything. We do have a perk here for athletics, morning exercise, or well-built. We want the hit points, I feel. Yeah, I think that'd be more useful to us.
You are well built. Your mama must have ate a lot while she's making you.
Yep, we're a big old dude. And then as far as what we want to put the focus point into, I guess we'll determine that based on the attribute that we boost. So maybe intelligence, so we can get medicine a little bit higher, or endurance, so we can boost
probably
the
endurance.
Okay, we'll go with endurance. I suppose that's fitting for this character. So you saw that the cap did get boosted a little bit, as well as the learning rate. And so that green area, you know, that's where we can get to. And so you want to make sure that, you know, if it's a skill you want to focus on, that you're not, you know, wasting experience essentially, because you're just not building it up because you're at the cap. So with that in mind, I think we're going to boost the leadership, because you can see we can't really get it much higher. I don't even know if we can get it to the perk In fact, so let's go and boost our leadership.
That's pitiful.
So that we can boost that just a little bit higher. Make sure we square that.
You're the least charming guy in the land.
I don't know how many times I like circle out of this stuff. I still do it regularly. I just circle out of things.
That was why I got mad last night. Because I went and I made my character and I got it just right. And I was at the end and then I circled out. Yep. Not even on purpose, just like accident.
Yeah.
Just accidentally hit the button on the controller. And yeah, I got so mad. Like, why would you just let me do that?
Yeah, it didn't even like ask her, are you sure? And so she lost all the character creation she had done. We are so broke. Do we at least have like some goodies to sell at the store or something?
We got some busted up arrows.
Yeah, we could sell some of that. I wouldn't want to sell it here though because it's not really worth much. So we can go ahead and go over here since we can't even do anything. We're so damaged right now. I wouldn't want to do the battle like that.
Ooh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We're not feeling so hot.
Yeah, we're going to need to heal up some. And we do heal quicker here in these cities. We could also go to the Tavern District. We don't have any money. But it looks like this is a character, a companion that we can recruit. And he's mad, I suppose. If the name is at all accurate there. But we don't have any money. We are so broke right now, guys. So we're going to just go ahead and sell some of these arrows. I don't really need all these. Yeah, we'll sell a bunch of these here. Keep those barbed arrows. And I suppose that's all we got.
Wow.
227. That'll keep us going while we wait here. But as I was saying in that hideouts, the battles are awesome. Some of the huge battles when you have like 600 something dudes against like 600 dudes. You see our medicine's going up as we're sitting here healing up.
600 against 600?
Yeah.
Wow.
The biggest battle I saw was 800 something versus 600 something.
Jeez.
So it was like 1,400 dudes out there, every individual dude, and you're like riding with this, riding with the cavalry. I don't know. It's just really fun, guys. And the siege battles are fun as hell. Like, basically, the way I would describe it, if you ever played the Total War strategy games, it feels like you're playing a Total War battle from the ground level, like you're on the ground and experiencing that. So yeah, just really, really cool. So we need to get our health up at least a little bit here, guys. I'm not happy about waiting so long. But another thing we need to do is do some practice in the arena. It's not a great way to earn money. Maybe I'll show that towards the end of the episode. But it does help with skills. You can boost your skills quite a bit. So we're just about healed up.
Look at all this business that's going on here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And, the whole world is just moving. Characters living their lives out, getting married, having children.
Forest bandits.
Yep, we're not going to fight them. We need to keep our strength up for this hideout.
Jeez, they're thick.
Mm-hmm. So hopefully it's the right timing. Here we go. So we can go into straight up attack. We're going to bring some of those recruits. I think we might have had too many bowmen before. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it was too many bowmen.
Although...
And now it's like...
That's all we have. Yeah, that's all we got here, so... Alright, so we'll again have them follow us. I have found that if you just tell them to charge, they typically do a little bit better. So we could do that, but we'll wait until we actually have a bit more dudes to fight, because I want to continue fighting myself to get our skills up. Because when we're on the lower levels here, we can level up our skills quite quickly. Once you get into the higher levels, you gotta fight forever to be able to boost anything.
He said,
But yeah, you're seeing like almost like every time we fight a guy, we're boosting the athletics up, we're boosting the one-handed up.
Getting your heart pumping.
Yeah, pretty quick. Yeah, let's just hurry up and get into this so our guys will fight.
Yeah, freaking arrows, man.
Yeah, those arrows be tearing our dudes up. And that's the problem with the forest bandits, is that they have so many archers.
Mm-hmm. Read too much Robin.
Mm-hmm. Now, one thing I'm not sure how I feel about in the game is the lack of like an endurance or stamina mechanic. I mean, technically it has endurance, but...
Oh, is there not
No.
stamina? You can just swing and block forever?
Yeah. Well, you can't block forever because your shield would be broken.
Oh, true.
I wish we hadn't got hit there.
That's interesting.
But because there's no stamina mechanic, yeah, it just results in like somebody could just sit there and beat on you until your shield breaks if you if you can't get through to them. And yeah, they can just keep on swinging on you. That's how we've seen that before. Where the characters just the AI just be like swinging on us. Mm-hmm. It just feels like there's nothing.
Like you can't get a hit in.
Yeah, we can't get a hit in. The sieges are really cool though, man.
Yeah,
if you going up
ladders. I was watching
ladders.
one last night, and I was like, man, everyone's like firing from behind cover,
Mm-hmm.
and like, yeah, it was just really cool.
All right, so now we've got him. There's less dudes over here.
That is true.
I think I'm just gonna do the duel though. It's safer because I only got to beat one guy, and these guys aren't really like more difficult than anybody else is, just because they're the boss. They don't seem more difficult. This guy's, of course, gonna be more difficult to make me into a liar.
Anybody can be a boss. You just gotta live longer than everyone else.
Yeah, and just be meaner. All right, so with that, we have won the battle. We lost one dude. It was one of our Imperial archers. Yeah, it was Peter. All right, so this has got us some prisoners, and we're actually going to sell these prisoners. I don't know that we've shown that in the playthrough yet.
No, we haven't.
How to sell prisoners. We haven't really got to do a lot of things yet, honestly.
Just getting started.
Yeah, really just getting started here. So we have two choices on which way to go. So these guys are like spear dudes, good against cav, and these are like the more elite style of infantry. That's how you get to the legionnaires. So yeah, let's go ahead and upgrade all them. And is there anything here we want to look at, or are we just going to take everything?
Ooh, beer.
We got a scarf. I don't think we had one of those yet. Yeah, let's go and put a scarf on.
Fancy.
Yeah. See if any of these are... This one's pretty good.
Really hide your gut.
We got some date fruit as well.
And
Olives and cheese. All kinds of tasty foods, man.
Good tonight, boys.
All right, so...
Or just sell everything to pay everyone.
So you can see that did boost our charm. Doing these quests boost the charm up. And so now our charm is at 8. We're a much more charming character.
That's good. Because you were a bit rough.
I suppose we can try and buy some more dudes here since we do have some money. Looks like there's only one available. All right, so we'll get that guy. And let's head back over to the city. And so we're going to go to the inn. We haven't done that. And while we can just go through the menus here, I think we'll actually go inside the inn. Because we haven't gone in yet. But this is where you ransom the prisoners. You can just ransom all your prisoners, or you can do it... pick the specific prisoners you want to ransom.
So you don't even have to go into the city to do
You
that?
don't have to go into the city to do anything.
Oh, wow.
Everything can be done for this menu. So if you want to talk to somebody, you just click on them. And then you can either visit them, which will take you into the city to talk to them, or you can just talk to them from here.
That's so
cool.
cool.
That you never have to go in the city. And while the cities are nice to roam around, and they're big and cool looking, and some of them are quite beautiful, and there's all different cultures and different layouts to the cities. I mean, who really wants to walk around all of them? After a while, you're not really ever going to do it. There's a tournament going, so we're going to actually fight this here in a minute. Let me first go ahead and see if we can get this guy hired, if we want to get him hired.
I love when games give you options. Like, how do you want to play the game?
Yeah, like I don't want to go into all the places.
But this is a pretty nice tavern.
Yeah, I think all the taverns look the same. Once you've seen one, you've seen them all. Well, maybe not in different cultures. So this is a game that is in the game, a game within the game. So it's like a board game that you can play. And it's interesting. I've done a couple matches. A lot of the nobles in the lands will play with you. And you can also play in all the inns.
Is it Othello?
A what?
Othello.
What's Othello?
I don't know. It was like a game that I played when I was a little kid.
I've never played this game in real life. I don't remember what they call it in the actual game here. Yeah, let me click on them and see. It's called Tablet.
Okay.
So basically, you have an attacker and a defender. The attacker, the defender has like a centerpiece, and they have like a king, and they have to get their king to the edge of the board. And I could show it at some point. We won't do it right now though, guys, because we got too much to do this episode. But it's an interesting little board game. It's fun enough, I suppose, for board games and games.
I do get obsessed with games within games.
Yeah, sometimes I do too. Like Gwent
yes.
and The Witcher. Played way too much of that. So yeah, within here we can talk to any possible companions. We can also talk to the ransom broker and sell, all of our prisoners. We've got the tavern keeper we can talk to.
Nobody wants to talk to you. You're a monster.
So let's talk to. Well, he's mad, so he might want to talk to us.
I don't think I know you.
All right, so tell me about yourself. These guys all have like unique stories and backgrounds. Some boys helped their father sow crops. Some boys learned to herd sheep. Me, I spent my childhood learning to harvest the back alleys outside wine houses. My father taught me he was a good teacher, if a cruel man. If a man was drunk enough, I could usually take their purse without them even knowing, although sometimes they required a small knock on the head. Only travelers, though, much less fuss afterwards. Every trade takes finesse, as my father said. A wise man, my father, but proud, and that was his undoing. A thief cannot be proud. We do not survive long without protection from the guards, and the new captain wanted to double the tax my father paid. He refused, so they hanged him. So you say, sounds like justice, or I guess there's something you learn for those skilled at all trades. We'll go with that. I'm not going to insult them. I too am proud, so I cannot work as a thief. Now I'm looking for work that doesn't require me to bend down to the whims of guards, dogs, and turnkeys. Right now I'm looking for work if you have anything to offer. You want to hire him?
Sure.
We need a little crazy in our party. He's incredibly expensive.
Jeez.
Let me see how much money we have.
Not enough.
Yeah, I want to say that we don't. That would be a big chunk of our money, and I actually want that for the arena. So let's join the tournament. This is a great way to earn money and get like unique special items and horses, as well as to increase your renown. This is kind of one of our objectives here, to get our clan rank up, and we do that through renown. So where are we fighting? So you can see that. What is his name? HiJynx?
Yeah.
HiJynx the Mad. You see that he's involved in this. Basically, all the characters in that city will often get involved, including the ones in your party. So you'll have to fight like your own party members for these. So we'll skip all these. Looks like he lost his first battle. Does not want to make me hire him. So what I tend to do is just bet everything every round that I can.
Oh wow.
And you can earn about 1,500, somewhere around there. It's different because it depends on the actual the odds.
That's a big bet for a small purse. Oh, it's just 1-on-1.
Yeah, and the reason why I do that is I tend to win. I don't lose a lot of them.
Famous last word.
We didn't heal this time though, so you can see your health at the start of the tournament is what the health you're going to have for the entire tournament.
That sucks.
So yeah, we're going to be handicapped for this whole tournament, unfortunately. And let's go and skip their round. And now we're going to be fighting the Imperial Crossbowmen. It is a little bit difficult.
Going to bet all the money?
I'm going to bet all the money. It's difficult coming back to this campaign because this character is so much lower level.
Yeah, you're gonna get all ballsy thinking that you're a big man.
Well, he is a big guy.
I mean, true. Okay.
I mean, it's a great way to earn money, Jynx. I feel like it's worth the risk.
You are pretty rich in your game.
Well, not anymore.
You lost it all.
I joined, I ended up pledging my allegiance, became a vassal, got a castle, all that kind of good stuff. And I'm now more broke than I was before. Like, I'm in debt, like up to my eyeballs, because I unhitched my horse, or hitched my wagon to the wrong horse. A burning horse, because it's going horribly. I pledged myself to the Empress of the Southern Empire. And we are just losing everything. Because she gets attacked. She's kind of in like the middle of the map. And so when we win against one enemy, another enemy attacks us like immediately after. You'll see we won't get much for this wager. Yeah, it's not as bad as it could be, but... So I guess the odds aren't that high. People think I might lose.
It's not a very crowded arena today.
And yeah, nobody's excited for this fight.
Like, oh.
Because they don't know who Praetorian is.
They don't know yet.
They don't know yet.
I wish there was dismemberment.
You know, I thought I had seen it before, like somebody's arm get cut off, but maybe not. Because I don't think I've seen it again, so I was probably just imagining it. I don't know. All right, so because we bet every round, we got 1635, Jinx. We also got the sword, and we got 3 renown. So I feel like
we could hire the mad guy.
Yeah, we're gonna hire him now. I wanted to have the money to bet, or else I wouldn't have had anything. So first, let me just take a look at our inventory and see if that sword is any good. Also, we haven't sold our items just yet, so we could have got money from that as well. Yeah, it looks like this is quite a bit better, actually. So let's go and equip it.
It's nice looking.
Mm-hmm. All right, so we'll also... Well, we'll go and get him first, because some of the stuff we have might be good for him. So let's go and get him... recruited? So yeah, we could just talk to him through here. He's an expensive one. That's actually one of the more expensive fees for hiring somebody.
He better be good.
So I'm hoping he's decent, but I kind of feel like based on his performance in the tournament, he's not going to be very good. So we're going to take a look at him. He's already got all the stuff leveled up. His one-handed is 100, so I mean, he's significantly better than us on the one-handed. Athletics is 90, so that's really what he is. He's a fighter. He's got good roguery as well. If he's a party leader, increased battle loot won't really help us in the battles more than likely.
He's a sneak thief.
Well, he does get some bonuses. Personal bonuses. So, yeah, I don't know if the bandit units in your party require 20% cheaper wage. I think that would affect us because it says it's a personal one and not a party leader one. So I think we'll get that bonus. So cheaper bandits. I suppose that's helpful because he's got connections.
Yeah, he's very specialized.
Mm-hmm. He's a little man.
Aww.
Little tiny is. He already has his own horse. An old Sumpter horse, though, so a pretty crappy one. We're going to go ahead and give him a better one. Because we have a Sumpter horse here.
Just a regular Sumpter horse.
Yeah, it's not an old one. And we'll see if any of this is better. I mean, you can see right there the commoner tunic is better than what he's currently wearing. So we'll equip him with that. And just try and give him the best stuff we have.
You'd be having him out here in rags.
Yeah.
Making us look bad.
So yeah, we'll get him clothed. That's a great way to introduce him into the party as well.
Is it though? Well, you can join us, but that is not a look.
We're giving him new gear. I'm giving him new gear, Jinx.
He's like, my mom made this shirt. Took her a week.
So probably don't want to sell these here. I don't think we're going to get much money for any of them. Yeah, you can see there in Poros we could get more for the date fruits. So yeah, I'm probably not going to sell it here. I didn't look to see if this blade would be better than what he's currently rocking. Let me just take a look here. Looks like it would not. His rusty symbol saber at least has better cut. That's not the only important stat, obviously. The speed, handling, a lot of the other stuff is lower. He does have better piercing damage with this one, but yeah, I think we're just going to leave him on that. So I think that's good. And we'll just go ahead and sell this then. Oops. Well, I guess we didn't have to be in that to sell it, but there we go. Beautiful. So we're going to get 336 gold. And now we got 1612, which is the most we've ever had so far in this campaign. And also, I think we're only a few hundred away from completing our objective here, which is to have 2,000. We also need to have a party size of 20 and a renown of 50. And hire one companion.
So we did that.
So we did that. So now we just need to get our money up, our party size up, and our renown. So we'll do that by doing missions and stuff. And probably finding more tournaments. That's a fantastic way of getting the renown up. And get you a lot of money. Early on anyway. Later, 1,500 isn't really much. That might pay for your troops for a day. But yeah. We can also do this hideout over here. We are kind of low on the health right now.
Yeah, we do need to heal up.
We can do some trading though. So, like what I tend to do now is I only buy the trade goods in the areas that focus on them, because then that ensures that they're very cheap. So when I need horses, I go to a horse place. And I think we should get more horses, actually. So we're going to head over there now. And we do need to recruit more troops, too. And we can try and chase these guys down. I doubt we're going to catch them, though.
They're so fat. Whoa.
Oh, and those mountain bandits look like they are not at all scared of us.
No, they seem pretty serious.
All right, so we'll head over to this place. Maybe get some more dudes. Yeah, we'll probably just get all of them. And I suppose we can wait here until morning. And then head back out.
You could twist an ankle.
Let's see if we can catch him. And he's going to go into the forest and we're going to have trouble, but I think we should be able to get him. I'm going to have to cut out those sneezes. My allergies have been just kicking my butt today. You know, all the time I've been playing the game, I've not seen that bear hat yet.
Like,
I've never gotten it. Yeah, I've never gotten one where I can equip it. Unfortunately, we're just going to send our troops in. We don't do the battle. It's just basically simulating it. And, you know, maybe they...
Are they decent?
Who?
Like your dudes. Or is it just like a numbers game?
No, it's based on both the numbers and the quality of them. So you can see we did it very easily. Nobody died. We had, you know, much higher numbers than they did. 4 times the numbers. Our troops aren't great, but some of them have been upgraded. So I think we're going to go for... We do have a lot of archers, so we'll just go for an infantry guy. Right, excellent. But yeah, we're not going to earn a ton of money from doing this, but it's good for the start.
It's honest work.
Yeah, it'll help us.
Just make a little bit here and there. Rid the land of banditry.
And our stewardship has increased as well by two skill points right now. And that's because we're operating as a steward for our army. So we'll take a look at that, see if it'll let us assign now that we have a companion. Maybe that's why it wouldn't let me do it before, is because we didn't have a companion. So we want to get some more horses, guys. Though they're not quite as cheap as I would expect them to be here. And typically they're a bit more cheaper. We already have this horse here. We need to get a charger, but our riding's not high enough. Yeah, we're just going to get some of the cheaper horses here. Let's get like 2 of these. This will increase the amount of stuff we can carry, our inventory capacity, and also will speed us up. Speed up our army.
Are you not able to name your horses?
Unfortunately, no. They do not allow you to name your horses, which seems like a big mistake, in my opinion. You should be allowed to name your horses. All right, so we got the 20 units that we needed to get to. So I think the only problem here now is renown. We just need to get renown up. So we're going to head over to Poros. We're kind of staying in the same area here. We need to determine who we want to fight for, though. Because once our clan rank gets high enough, we'll be able to become a mercenary.
You just, like, pick someone to work for?
Yeah, yep. And you help them in their wars and stuff. So we have to figure out who we want to help. I did this empire here, the one we're currently in, the Purple Empire, the Southern Empire, underneath the Empress. So I've been working for her, you know, and I eventually became her vassal. But yeah, we might want to do something different than I did in my other one. That's what I'm thinking. You know, we'll take a look at that here in a minute. Let's first see what we want to do here in the city. So we could help the gangs out. Don't really want to do that, though. Recruit more troops. I think we can only recruit one more dude. So let's go and see if we can't get this stuff sold real quick. So we'll have some money for bets. And we're going to keep all the horses that we currently have.
Is there a tournament going on here?
I think so. No. We'd have to do the practice fight. Never mind. I was thinking there's a tournament. There is not. We probably already did the tournament here, actually. And that was probably the one that we won in the previous episode, actually. Yeah, I think that was here. Now, one thing I haven't shown is the smithy. So you can go into the smithy and you can forge new items.
Oh, wow.
So you actually pick, you know, what you're going to make it out of. And so you got all these different options here. You got to have the resources for it. And then there's a difficulty level as well. And so you got to have some smithing skill. Yeah, you can forge different weapons. We're in the free build right now. You can also, this is where you pick like what you're trying to forge. But you can also go into these orders here and forge items for people, and that will earn you money.
So you could just like be a blacksmith.
Yeah, you could be a blacksmith.
And travel the lands peddling your wares.
Yes.
That is awesome.
So, there's so many options. You can't really avoid war and combat in this game. It's part of the game. But there's so many things to be other than a soldier in addition to, roaming around and fighting people. You can do the trading, that there's trade skill, and there's
that's
pretty
my
complicated
favorite.
trade network
just
that goes
like
on.
Going around buying cheap stuff from somewhere and selling it somewhere else.
Yeah. Yep. That's the way you make some money. We can refine into new resources, and we can smelt.
It's so cool.
Yeah, I never did show that. Wanted to take a look at it. There's nobody in here, but we can go and ransom. We probably should have just ransomed all these, actually.
And there are other crafts that you can get into, other than like smithing?
I don't think so. No, not really. I mean, the engineer skills for like building things for sieges. You do that during a siege. There's the production side of things. So you can buy, things within the city. I guess we can look at that real quick. Well, this is probably gonna put us kind of far away. I should have did it a different way. We can see if there's any that are close by here. But you see the little yellow icons there? Mm-hmm. Those are different things we could purchase. So let me just... We'll do this a different way. Because I don't want to walk over there.
It's too far.
It's too far. So might... Okay, I'm pretty sure that the brewer would be one. So we're going to go ahead and visit him real quick.
He's powerful.
And that'll take us right to him here. Introduce ourselves. And then he has the tannery. So we could buy the tannery from him. In addition with the trading, you can also run caravans, trade caravans, where you're transporting goods. And you can put your people, your companions, your family members in charge of those caravans. So you can use your family for a wide variety of different roles. So they can lead parties with armies, they can lead the caravans, they can be governors in your cities and castles. And then of course they can work in your party. Here in the clan view, as you can see, we now have a Jin in here. And we now have the ability to assign roles. So we're currently the quartermaster, and we would be the best at that. He's really a fighter and probably wouldn't be good at anything else. But you see how it would be useful to get specialized characters, like somebody who's really good at scouting, for instance. Somebody's really good at medicine to act as your surgeon. Somebody's really good with engineering. Apparently he's slightly better at this than we are. Nope, we're both 0.
You just wanted to be first in something.
Yeah. You'll automatically get engineer points whenever you're doing a siege, even if you're just part of it and you're not actually helping. All right, so let's see where we want to go next. I guess we can take a look, see how much more renown we need in order to complete this initial quest here. Obviously, we still need more money. And yeah, we still need a bit more renown as well. So I guess we can roam into a different empire. We've been in the Southern Empire this whole time. We could go into the Western Empire.
I like their color.
So the Western Empire, they're led by a general. Like a very successful general who looks out for his troops. He's like a populace. Kind of like a Julius Caesar type. Or Marius. Because this is all based on Rome, if you haven't guessed that yet. It's very Romanesque. It's inspired by the Roman Republic. There's a Senate of the Roman Empire.
Oh, wow, looters.
Yeah, I feel like we could beat them.
Well, they think you can beat them.
Yeah, they're running. Let's see if we can catch them. But yeah, it's very Roman.
Shit.
That's why you see the legionaries. All right, so yeah, we'd want to avoid that group, try and get back into the castle. So yeah, we definitely want to fight this out since it's a more closer battle. Kind of like in Warband, I'm not a huge fan of the commanding troops. It's just not very easy to do on the controller. I don't know. And it feels like it takes me away from what I want to do, which is just fight.
Mm-hmm. It's like I just want to be a soldier in the army.
So we can put people in charge of each. Well, he is mounted, so we probably want to actually put him over here. Let's remove him and put him over here instead. But yeah, everything's just more difficult to do on console than I think I haven't even played the PC version, just based on what people have told me. Yeah, we could have moved them around or whatever. It's not really necessary. This is going to be a smaller confrontation. I mean, I guess they're kind of comparable to us, but... So we're going to let the archers attack them first and try and weaken them before we send in the infantry. Oh, then I missed them. Well, I was looking, I had the wrong view going. Excuse me, the wrong move.
Oh no, throwing their rocks.
God damn it. I promise I'm not usually this terrible, guys. I'm not great at the game, of course, but there we go. All right, so let's go ahead and get the horsemen charging and the infantry engaging. They're about to kill our archers here. Archers do not seem to run very well.
Because they're brave.
So our horse is doing a lot of damage to the enemies, but we're not. Alright, you see that they're all running. I like to chase them down.
Guess
you know, you get more
adds
points.
A little extra sport to it.
Mm-hmm.
He's not even trying.
Well, they don't fight when they're running. It's just like in Total War. When they're running, they're just worried about, saving themselves. They can be kind of hard to hit sometimes, though. And because you're not like really going fast, you're not doing a lot of damage either. But yeah, I sometimes find myself having difficulty like killing them, ending it.
We're just gonna like hang out here, have a chat.
Oh, there we go, finally. Good God. That took forever. It looks like there's still one dude. Nope, we're done. Alright, so we lost one Imperial recruit. That's it. Not bad. Killed 15 of those. Looks like one got away and we captured 2 of them. And we got a lot of level ups now. So everybody got a bit of experience. Let's go ahead and level up those Imperial archers.
And it seems like everyone had a good time.
We'll get ourselves a spearman as well. Yeah, everybody had fun. It was a fun, easy battle. So these guys have a different upgrade tree here. We can't upgrade them to battalion raiders because you got to have veterans respect perk to upgrade a bandit to a normal troop. So therefore, they're going to have to stay as bandits.
Aww.
As the bandit type of infantry.
You're like, but I'm one of you guys.
What's nice though is that by using bandits, you get roguery points.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Just
and the skill.
They're a little thievy.
Mm-hmm. You're learning how to, work with and lead bandit type troops. All right, so we upgraded them all. 264. You see, we are spending a ton of money here doing all this. And I don't think this is better. We'll take a look real quick. Yeah, I think he's got something better. Well, it's better for the body, but not as good for leg and arm armor. Yeah, the Pilgrim Hood's not as good either.
He's got butter in his pocket.
All right, so yeah, we can just go and take all this here. All right, excellent. That little red icon, that's like a lack of cohesion, I think. Like your army's disorganized after battle. Happens every time you have a battle. So you just need to wait a little bit.
I mean, that makes sense. You need time to regroup.
Mm-hmm. But it results in you moving slower. And I think you get some handicaps if you go into a battle while you have it. Looks like we got some upgrades here. Yeah, our pole arm just got better. So we got a perk there. Then pick cavalry. Increase your damage by 2% with pole arms while mounted. Or pikemen. Increase your damage with pole arms by 2%. And then we also get the bonuses below there. I would do this one because I typically use the pole arms from the horse. So that makes sense for us.
Wonder where that party of 35 went.
I don't know.
They were in the woods there.
Well, they're not here now. So let's go and recruit one more unit. Make up for the one we lost. And this is a grain location. So grain should be pretty cheap. It could be much cheaper, honestly. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and buy this up. We could actually make a bit of a profit if we bought a ton of this and just went and sold it to Poros. It's not going to be like a huge profit, but... Now, one thing I have not been able to figure out is how to take like large amounts of resources at once, other than just tapping it, which is obviously not the optimal way to do anything.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how you do it. But yeah, we can go and swing on over here real quick. Although I imagine that, yeah, what we'd want to do is go back to Poros, I think. And then sell this grain. And then we'll head on back over to Zionica and leave it there for the next episode, where we'll probably be doing another tournament. It'll get us some much needed renown. And those looters thinks we're chasing them. Said Western Empire here. You can't enter the town with so many weapons. Hand them over. You can retrieve them when you leave. We're not even for the Western Empire. Relax, we have permission, let us pass. What is the purpose of this? So I think this is a skill check. So we can try using our charm, roguery, and calculating. We're not calculating, so that wouldn't work. Or just the roguery.
We got none of these skills.
Yeah, I guess the best chance is that this one, the roguery and calculating. So we'll try. That's a 57% chance. Oh, we got a success there.
We did it.
All right, excellent.
He's dumb.
But we got to do it again.
Oh, never mind.
And we don't have a good chance of succeeding on the second one, so yeah, it didn't work.
It's like, I don't think so.
So we can try them all, apparently, and it worked.
Okay, he is dumb.
All right, so we're back in. I'm not entirely sure where that fired for us, though, just because we were coming from over there. Yeah,
He's
it's not like
wanting
we're...
to give you a hard time.
Yeah, we're not pledged to them or anything, so I'm not sure why they were giving me a hassle. So yeah, we came here to trade, and we're going to get rid of all that grain. It'll make us a little profit. It's not going to be much, guys. It's really not. And we bought it for, what, 12, and we're selling them for 17. So this is not a huge profit, guys.
Still a profit.
And then we'll probably want to keep some of it on us as well for feeding our dudes. Let's see if anything is like really well priced here. I'm not seeing it. We can sell the rest of this crap here too, though. Sell all these clothes that we got from those battles. That bent hatchet. All right, so we got a little bit of money out of that. But overall, yeah, could be making more money. So let's go ahead and head back over here. Looks like they sell grapes here. But we'll head back over to where we were at. Kind of a lot of time wasting here, but we needed to heal anyways.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we had taken some damage in that battle.
Feel so good.
So this will ensure that we're healed up for the... if there is, in fact, a tournament, that will be healed up for it. So let me just take a look at what's going on here. Looters are ready to join us. We're going to sell them. I forgot we had those. So we'll go ahead and go to the Tavern District, ransom our prisoners. And then we want to see if there's a tournament. There is a tournament. So that's what we're going to be picking up with the next episode, is doing another tournament. Again, I really like doing them. They're a great way early on to earn money, to get like unique, powerful items and horses, and to get that renown up, which is something we need to do if we want to really dig into the game. Because the next step, of course, is becoming a mercenary and then getting our family back. That's all kind of part of the story. So yeah, we're going to want to do all that. Let me just wait so I don't forget that our character's not fully healed. Just wait until the next day. There we go. Alright, so yeah, next episode we'll pick up with the tournament here in Zionica. This is, of course, in the Western Empire. Looking at the three empires, you got the Southern Empire here, the purple one. That's the Empress, the former Emperor's wife. He died, and she's currently the Empress for her daughter, which really she's just looking for somebody to marry her daughter, because her daughter's not ruler material, apparently. Like, she likes to party and enjoy herself. So she's looking for, like, a consort to marry her daughter and kind of basically take over the empire. And then you got again, we talked about the Western Empire. That's led by a general, very populist-style general. And then you got the Northern Empire, and he's like, this is the aristocracy. This is the Senate. They believe in, like, powerful Senate, a weakened emperor, and very aristocratic traditions and stuff. So they're up here in the north, and they're pretty powerful, it looks like. Then you got the Khanate over here, kind of modeled off the Mongols. Up here, you got our culture that we started as. So they're kind of like a combination of the Rus, the Russians, and the Vikings. You know, the Rus were originally Vikings, so Norse. So they're kind of like a combination of them, those two cultures, Scandinavian and Russian, Eastern Slavic. These guys here, the best way I'd describe them is kind of like a traditional Middle Ages, kind of like English, French Middle Ages type thing. So yeah, very like all into chivalry and all that kind of stuff, and feudalism very strong here. More what you'd expect from this style of game rather than the Roman kind of culture. These guys are the Force people. We had seen that in when we were creating our character. Kind of remind me of like the Celts or yeah, I guess the Celts are probably a good example. Maybe the Germans, but I would say more Celtic. You look at their symbols; they're kind of more Celtic. So kind of like the Gauls, if we're comparing them to the Romans here. And then this is like the Arab culture, like desert Arab style culture. And that's what it reminds me of when it comes to their dress and their architecture. So they love horses here, cavalry. So they're kind of the way to go if you want to have a very cavalry-focused army. The Khanate also has a lot of horse dudes, but they're horse archers, and they're incredibly powerful, like stupidly powerful. Like numbers, when you're fighting them, is less important. You need like double or triple the numbers they have often to be able to defeat their horse archers. So it's really about quality, having quality troops that can resist the barrage of arrows that come after you. While they up here in the north are focused on the infantry. So yeah, I'd love to hear your guys' opinion. Who do you think we should join and fight with as a mercenary? It is, it's optional whether you want to be a vassal of the same country that you helped out as a mercenary, but it kind of makes sense to stick with the same people because you're boosting the opinion of all the people there, and you're also helping them in wars and battles, so you're making them more powerful. So it kind of makes sense to work with the same people. Again, you don't have to. You can move around and work for everybody as a mercenary if you want to and never really pledge allegiance to anybody. But if you don't do that, then you're not going to get any territory unless you just take it yourself. As like starting out as a bandit and then just kind of raiding and then eventually building up your army large enough you can do sieges and take them yourself and you can declare your own kingdom. But that's like a long process. The best way to do it, honestly, is to probably, and this is based on my experience in Warband, is to probably pledge yourself to somebody and then they'll give you territory if you help them out in wars. So I think for this Let's Play, that's the best way to go. We should pledge our allegiance to somebody after serving them as a mercenary. So let me know who you think would be the best option. Keep in mind their different cultures, their different style of fighting, where they're located, and their current power levels. You can join a weaker, you can help these guys out here, but they're weaker. Also, who they're surrounded by. I think the reason why she has so much difficulty is because she's surrounded by 4 different empires, 4 different factions. You got them to the north. She has to fight both of them. She gets attacked by the Khanate, and them from behind. I forgot what they're called, Asari or something like that. So that's another thing to consider. So I think she's, I don't know, just my experience based on one campaign, she has a lot of difficulty holding it together. So yeah, let me know what you guys are thinking. What do you think, HiJynx?
I'm thinking magenta.
Magenta?
Yeah, I'm thinking in terms of color. Because you got to put on their clothes, right?
Yeah, well, you wear their colors, yeah. So like when I joined her, I'm purple, and all my troops are purple, or whatever color this is.
Or yeah, like the horse archer guys.
Yeah, they're incredibly powerful. They got a cool color too.
Yeah, that's far.
But I'm not really a horse archer, though.
True.
We saw how well I did there. And it's really not that far. I think you go over there. You just got to travel across the Southern Empire. It's a lot easier to travel when you're not part of a faction yet. You're not being attacked by their enemies. So yeah, let me know what you guys are thinking down in the comments. I'd be fine with just about anybody other than the Southern Empire. I think we should do somebody different than what I did in my other playthrough. So let me know down in the comments below what you'd like to do for this campaign. I do hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, make sure you leave a like on the video, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. Do hope to see you guys on the next episode, which will not be until Tuesday. We don't typically have Monday episodes. This one's an extra long one because it's late. We knew it was going to be pretty late because we're recording it very late. So we got an extra long episode today, but we will not have one on Monday. We'll be returning back on Tuesday. That's the plan. Of course, Monday is Halloween, so we'll see how things go with the recordings there. But yeah, the plan is to come back on Tuesday. So we'll see you then, and thanks for watching.